This is TWiT.
Guess what? Google I.O. is going to be around for 2022. And guess what? It's going to be at Shoreline Amphitheater.
Whoa. You mean we all get to go to Shoreline and party? I can't wait.
No, no one gets to go to Shoreline and party because it is a virtual event live. At least the keynotes will be live from Shoreline Amphitheater. I got really confused, actually.
It was confusing.
It was Wednesday after the show. This very confusing tweet from Sundar came out, and I failed my reading comprehension a little bit because if you read the tweet carefully, it did say, "What did he say? Live from?
We'll be back live from Shoreline Amphitheater." Right.
Right. And I took that as like, oh, Shoreline. That's like the festival place. That means festival. That means butts in like actual seats now. No. So I will again be a virtual event, but rather than being at the Googleplex, it will be at Shoreline Amphitheater. Again, at least the keynotes will be live from there, including kind of like the big keynote as well as the developer keynotes, kind of all the big things. But the rest of the content will be pre-recorded. They will again be doing do we call it the IO-verse this year? Since now everything is a verse. Like last year they had a virtual. Yeah. They had last year. They had the IO Adventure, which was kind of this, top-down, like virtual sandbox world where they tried to make up for the lack of community networking, party aspect. Talking in person to Googlers, asking questions that wouldn't be with a virtual event, and trying to make up for it with this IO Adventure, where you created your own avatar.
Did you participate in the IO Adventure?
I did not. I was like the one DDE who was like too cool for school and didn't do it, and I kind of regret doing it, but. You can get badges, you can get other things, but you will be able to virtually ask Googlers questions, see product demos, be able to kind of maybe even do like, I think labs and stuff like that. So that's the thing. And that will be kind of, again, the IO verse. So you'll have that. And then, the rest of the content will be pre-recorded as usual on probably live streamed as last year. And does anyone else do like the dang announcement puzzles, like when you see like the Google developers or
I do. I love those things.
I don't usually, because by the time I see the announcement and get to the puzzle, someone's already solved it.
Somebody's already solved it. Yeah.
I'm not good. Yeah. No, I did not do it. Did you?
No, I'm not smart enough for that. When it used to be that if you solved it, you would get like a ticket to IO because they're so hard to get.
Right.
I think a lot of us would work a little bit harder, but I saw that. I was like, no, I'll do Wordle. It's fine. Just let me know the thing. I'll wait a couple of days and see the thing. But
let me ask everyone, do we miss that moment where they make the tickets online and everyone's just refreshing?
No.
Oh,
right?
Hell no.
No. We don't miss those days, correct?
No.
Don't miss that moment at
Not
all.
in the slightest.
For sure.
No. And the kind of panic of like, I don't know if I'm going.
Am I going to get it?
Am I going to get in?
No, my favorite was when you actually got it and you got to the order form and you're ready to check out and then it craps out because it's overloaded.
All of those things. We don't miss those. Having said that, I still wish that it was in person because I would love that.
It says with a limited live audience.
That's true.
Because they want to give some, feedback to the keynote people. So who decides?
Have they revealed who that limited audience is? Is it just insider googly people?
I've heard tell from basically Google adjacent developer programs that they might have local. I mean, I've assumed there's going to be some set of Googlers there that kind of was who is the 8 people around Sundar and the other speakers at the IO keynote last year were kind of some Googlers. I've heard that maybe some Google adjacent folks, like maybe experts, maybe in the area. Like I don't think they want anyone to travel. They might. The rumor that they might have a few of those people, but it'll just be a select audience. I.e., not most of us.
Yeah. Unlikely to be us. Yeah.
Well, listen, we had flirted a couple of weeks ago with if IO was in person, that we would all Huyen, you and I would fly in and Flo would come down and we'd all do it kind of together. So just because they're not having it in person, I don't think we should abandon that idea. So listen, Jason, Huyen, Father Robert, if you're around, Flo, if you're listening, watching, come to New York. You guys can hang out. I got tons of room. We'll do it. We'll do it here in New York.
That camera that you're on right now is wide enough. I'm sure we could just all stand
Somebody can sit
you.
there, right? Like I can adjust it. It's fine. Yeah. So
that'll be even wider. That's even better. Yeah.
Or I mean, we've got an entire campus in Rome.
Even easier.
Even better.
Even easier. Yeah. And cheaper too.
It's cheaper, and we've got actually right now international flights are ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
If I were
All
to fly to New York, it would cost me $800 from San Francisco. I just booked a trip from Rome to San Francisco, round trip, for $480.
Wow.
You kidding me?
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So then I guess we're going to Rome.
Yeah,
so Rome for Google I/O. Piece of cake. We'll make that happen. I should mention that we are going to do live coverage of the keynote for sure here at TWiT.
Woohoo.
Obviously, we don't have any real actual details on when that's going to be other than very likely to be on the first day, which is May 11th. So consider May 11th in the morning sometime. We will be doing live coverage and, of course, talking about that on All About Android. Is May 11th a Tuesday? May 11, 2022. I did not look this up. Why is my Google not working? I don't know.
It is a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday. Oh. Thanks a lot, Google. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Well, I will mention real quick that not only will like the general public be absent from like the Googleplex and Google I/O, but there are some actually very important celebrities that are actually missing now from the Google complex, and that is all of the dessert Android. Like if you've ever been to the Google campus and gotten to take a tour around, they have those old like statues of all the dessert Androids, built up really nice and big. If you've ever been, you've probably gone and taken pictures.
Yes.
I have a picture of myself
away?
next to. They took them away. It was a little unclear why. Right now, the story from Google is that they are being repaired and held in storage because Google is working on that really freaking huge new office. Right. And so the implication is that they're just going to be stored and perhaps we'll find a home at the new place. But who knows, especially people are a little bit nervous since, they've unfortunately given up the dessert naming scheme that maybe
it's kind of history.
Just taken out to pasture or something else that hopefully not the dumpster. Yeah.
Gotta move on. Well, they probably a good refurb. I mean, it happens all over the place. Like they're out in the elements. They're gonna clean them up, repaint them. I'm sure they'll resurface. I do miss those desserts though. Oh man.
Key lime was my
really
favorite.
Fun.
Yeah. So.
Look at that frozen yogurt though. But yeah, hopefully they'll be back.
If they were real, I'd totally eat them right now.